Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3, part 2 of the MBTI theory. My name is Rita of the Shadow. Welcome. Today's topic is about SI and NE axes and their users. And with the SE and I users last time, we would have discussed all the perceiving functions of everybody on the planet according to the MBTI theory. So yeah. And as usual, a brief introduction of each function first. So introverted sensing is very earthly function. It is all about our awareness of our long-term memory. It's very past focused, and it's what we remembered and what do I want to experience, and from those experiences it comes a sense of duty, tradition, and stability. It is also a sense of honor in some people, and it's also about a sense of safety, because what is familiar is safe. And it's also they're also very loyal, and they're also very graceful. And SI is also about responding to the initiation from the giver of experiences. So they respond well to a good experience, and they enjoy comfort, and they really can take punishment, and they like to have their options given for them to choose which one they are comfortable with and which one they are not comfortable with. So that is SI. And extroverted intuition, NE, which is on the same axis as SI, is all about seeing the big picture and seeing all the different possibilities and creating theories from those possibilities. It is about metaphysical awareness and the collective unconsciousness. And because it is the direct opposite of extroverted sensing, or not SI is directly opposite, but SE is like opposite end of the observation spectrum. So because a lot of people are of sensing type, which is people with SE parent or hero, or SI parent or hero, so they tend to think lesser of the people that rely on NE more. It's like not taken as seriously because it is not as many people have it. And so yeah, anyways, so it's about what might be possible and what people want and what people desire, and predicting the future and finding the best outcome if they have the experience to draw from, which is related to the SI. It is a more passive function, because you kind of need to like stay passive in order to take in all these different informations to observe. So they can be overwhelmed by very large or extremely negative feelings or experiences that preoccupy their consciousness. Okay, so what do they look like together then? So SINE users are the SJ and NPs, and SI hero and NE inferior are the ISJs. So these people, they're mostly focused on the introverted sensing part. So they're very focused on trying to acquire more experiences. So these people, they are the ones that would want to actively collect, like demand experiences from the others. And so yeah, so if they have, because it is also connected to any inferior, so they are insecure about all the possible outcomes and what other people might want. So they try to collect more data. So that's why when they want to learn something, they go into excessive research zone mode. They like try to acquire as much information as possible, or when they are interested in a show, they bought the whole series just and then finish the whole thing just so that they can get to know the outcome. And they also have the largest memory bank out of all the types to go along with all that memory collection. And they like to reminiscing about those memories as well. So they like to collect lots of photos and things like that. But the downside is they can tend to, because SI is also a security-based function, they want to stay where they are comfortable. So sometimes they like to just spend time researching and reading um, instead of going out there and actually doing things about it, like doing things about what they read. So they're stuck in their comfort zone rut. And SI parent and any child, which is, in my opinion, is like the most caregiving function in a way, because they remember about their past with the SI parent. It's like a guardian kind of a role, and use that as a reference as a guiding principle for their way of doing things. And any child is always want to take care of others, like want to take care of everybody's needs, like what other people want, they want to know, and they want to provide for them essentially. So if you are not telling them what you want, they can feel a bit anxious and even go into a panic or existential crisis mode, because they want to know what are the rules and what are their obligations from you. And routine is also very important for them, because due to the SI parent, and they want to know what other people want and what other people remember. So and they will add those needs into their routine if it is something, if you are close to them and they want to provide for you constantly, like if you are literally their children. So yeah, and any parent and SI child are the IMPs, and this is also very interesting because any parent is like they can see the passes everybody, and they see the passes of the society, but because parent is a pessimistic function and any itself is also a bit passive, so together it makes this function super passive. So that's why IMPs sometimes just stuck in people watching mode more instead of actually interacting with the people. And they have SI child, so SI child, they also have good memory. They can remember things from a long time ago, and they want to stay where they are comfortable and safe. So where is the safest place on earth? Within one's own imagination land, of course. So that is why INPs like to stay in their own headspace, whether it be a logical kind of fantasy or a emotional kind of fantasy. So yeah, and because of SI trial, they are also aware of SE, the external environment, as SE tricksters. So they're a bit clumsy and looks a bit untidy sometimes, and they're also a bit scared of real life. So a spoiled SI child can be also like a bit ruined in that way and feel entitled, feel like they deserve to be served, to be waited on, to be comfortable, so don't spoil an IMP, for example. Basically, that's what it's saying. So, okay, so next one we have any hero and SI inferior, which are the EMPs. So any hero, here we can use the any to the maximum potential. So EMPs can really see other people's future in a way, like see what they want, what are the big picture, and which way the society is going. So they have great potential to bring about big social changes. That is because of the first rule of time, all according to from C.S. Joseph's video, all that has happened will happen again. All that has happened is SI and will happen is NE. So it is about seeing all the possibilities and using those same experiences to help finding the best outcomes. So they are very futuristic people, like futurists. They care about bringing the envisioned future into reality, but they also, on the other hand, due to SI inferior, because SI inferior want to be comfortable, and so they are insecure about things. They don't have any experiences to draw from, so they are afraid to do new things, going into a new environment, going into a new job, going into a new relationships, etc. So how to overcome that? So they have to acquire experiences from other ways, either from trial of error, which can work because when you collect more experience, you are able to draw from those experiences, or you can learn from other people's experiences, such as reading books, listening to other people's stories, or watching YouTube videos like this one to learn about yourself and other people. So yeah. So that is SI and NE users and their axes. And with this, we wrap up all the perceiving functions. And so yeah. That's all for now. And next time we'll start looking into the judging functions, I think, unless I want to make something else before that. But anyways, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and see you next time. Bye.